to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the spiritual guru inside of you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. How you doing today? And if no one has told you today that they love you, let me be the first. I love each and every single one of you. And so what we're going to do before we begin our message is because what? Love is the greatest medicine of them all. And love makes the world go round and round and round. And simply put, ladies and gentlemen, love what? It always wins. Okay, this is what I need you to do before I begin our message for the day. I need you to like, comment, and ding, 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 ding. Hit that notification button right now. The message of the day is, life gives to the giver and takes from the taker. I'm going to say it again. This is going to be good. You ready? Life gives to the giver and takes from the taker. Okay, so, they always say facts tell, but stories sell. And I'm going to try to sell you on being a giver. And I'm going to go with the story of Steph Curry. I know people say, what does Steph Curry got to do with the Holy Yogi? Okay, because if you understand Steph Curry, I call him Jesus Jr. Steph Curry, as you're well aware of, he really tries to follow the principles of Christianity. Beyond the fact that he's a great, phenomenal basketball player, as we know him, a great husband and a great father and a great leader, but he's just a great human being, and he gives all credit to praise to his expression of God is Jesus Christ. And so we're going to share with you a phenomenal story to really help you understand, because the principles, if you study any religious philosophy and belief, one of the key principles is give. Giving is the key factor, but so many people think that if they give, they're going to get got. Give, and then they're not going to get it in return. But if people don't understand, I was even trying to explain it to my children, the power of it. Because think about it, if everyone has the concept of giving, like if I focus my energies on giving to you, and then you focus all your energies of giving to me, then that's where my principles of reciprocity come in. As I'm giving, you are receiving, and as you are giving, I am receiving. So it has a cyclical approach of giving and receiving, giving and receiving, giving and receiving. But the key factor is, this is where the illusion comes in at. In reality, all that we're really truly doing is giving. And if we really hone on into that, then we really realize that that's where the blessings will be coming from. So let me share with you a story that is absolutely phenomenal, because I was watching just recently Draymond Green and also Clay. It was funny because Draymond Green, they interviewed them separately. They're celebrating the 10th anniversary of being together, as far as, playing the game of basketball. If you're not a basketball fan, they won the championship about 3 times, right? 2 or 3 times? 3 times, right? And these were the main characters, was Draymond Green, Steph Curry, and also Klay Thompson. Now, during the whole process of winning that, they had to do this within a 10-year span of time. They created that. So right now they're celebrating the 10th anniversary. And being interviewed, Draymond Green was asked, if there's one thing to describe Steph Curry, what would it be? And Draymond Green said that he was humble and selfless. And on another interview that I just watched yesterday, they asked, Klay Thompson the same question. Klay said he's selfless. And if you really hit home to that, I want you to listen to this. This is really powerful. Back when they were trying to get that second championship, Kevin Durant joined them. And Steph Curry had to literally and voluntarily, this young man gave up his team, because Steph Curry was the leader of the team. He gave up his scoring title. He gave up everything because he really focused. This was really powerful. Gave, give. Think about this. He really focused on what was really important. In order for the team to live the dream of that championship, it's all about everybody having to share, having to sacrifice, and having to give to the higher order of what was going to make them champions, what was going to make them win. And the reality of the situation is Kevin Durant, quite frankly, was the better player. He was the better player, and so rightfully so. You know, Steph, if you look at the all around, he's like number 3. But having number 1 and number 3 on the same team, it can't get any better than that. But make a long story short, he was willing to do that. And that's a tough thing to do because the ego, which is easing God out, the acronym, gets in the way. And that's why people don't realize, you can get all the great players together. But if they can't work together and be selfless and play with unconditional love, it's not going to work. Well, it did work. And he did give. He was willing to sacrifice. And he did it for a couple of years. And in those couple of years, yep, that's how it worked. It happened. They won 2 championships back to back in a row. And everything was just hunky-dory. But see, this is how the universe works. Never ever worry about whether or not you're going to get yours. If it is meant to be, it will be. The universe will provide it for you. So, make a long story short, after the 2 years, after the major sacrifice that Steph Curry and the team did for Kevin Durant decided he wanted to go elsewhere to win his championships. Even Steph, at the very last moment, got on a plane ride from Japan, flew all the way to New York City to try to encourage Kevin Durant to stay with the team for the betterment of what? The entire team in the organization and the bottom line of them being successful and winning championships. And he knew, once again, by doing of such, that he was going to give it up. And guess what? He genuinely wanted to do that with a lot of love and light, because once again, he knew just by him doing that, the light would shine on him by doing what? God's work at all times. So even with that last, ditch effort to get Kevin Durant to stay, Kevin Durant said no and signed the contract with the other team. Now, what was really beautiful about this, the final outcome of this story, and that is Steph Curry is back on top and is winning all of his championships. Titles, records, and things of that nature. He's on his way. I'm putting that energy out there. And he's on his way to win that championship. You see, Kevin Durant left and he went to go find his dream team. But the reality of the situation is, it's not just about finding people with physical talents and skills and things of that nature. It's really all about, at that level, it's all about the mental game. Are people willing to relinquish their egos, to come in a place of love, to cooperate, to work together for the betterment of the whole? You see, all those wonderful, beautiful spiritual principles, are they really willing to coexist in joy and happiness and peace, have grace and mercy and forgiveness and acceptance and love throughout that in order to achieve the championship? Well, we'll see as far as the Brooklyn Nets is concerned. But what we know is, guess what has happened? Golden State is back. And the reason why they're back is because, once again, they're back at the basics. They're back as playing as a team. Because even though Steph Curry is the number 1 guy on the team, he doesn't focus all of his energy on getting the shots. Even though he probably could score, he makes sure he involves all of his teammates. Because once again, it takes the team to make the dream. You can't win a basketball championship with just one person. Michael Jordan couldn't do it. He needed Scottie Pippen. LeBron James couldn't do it. He needed Dwayne Wade and Bosh and Ray Allen in order to hit that miracle shot, in order to do it. You see, and that's what we got to realize. Steph already got it. And I just marvel at the fact that now, after all the sacrifices that he was willing to do, you see what God did? You see how it really works? You see, unfortunately, Kevin let his ego get the best of him, and then he repelled that beautiful positive energy. But Steph stayed the course. He played with love, compassion, and giving, to all the other players, and now they produce with that positive energy, that vibrational frequency, a lot of Steph Currys. We've got JP3 now on board who's shooting the lights out of it. And you see how it gets contagious? You see, success breeds success and contagious. And now the whole team is shooting their lights out in threes. Even Draymond Green is shooting threes. Because that's why. They feel the love, they feel the support, they see the compassion of the true leader of Steph Curry being the giver. And that's why, if you really think about it, because Steph puts the Most High, Great Spirit, the universe, God, Jesus Christ, Yahweh, Allah, Jehovah, Buddha, whatever you want to call it for yourself, because he puts that Great Spirit at the center of his life, that's why he's a successful basketball player, on probably to win a championship, a successful husband, a successful leader within his community, and a great successful father. So take a note, a page from that. Give without expecting to get nothing back in return. And don't ever worry about that, because what is yours will be yours. The universe doesn't slight. It's all handed out on an even playing field. Maybe in life, you heard the saying that life isn't fair. Maybe life may be not fair, but love is always fair and gracious and in abundance, with prosperity and support for whatever it is that you want to do. So do me a favor. Give. Don't worry about receiving, because what goes around comes around. And keep your eye on the prize. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that positive message. What I want you to do now, so you can get a wonderful message for tomorrow, I need you to like, comment, ding, hit that notification button so we'll get you on the road to prosperity and abundance. Because as I give to you, I want to thank you guys so much. We're over 1,000 subscribers right now. You guys have given me back so much love. Beautiful comments. So comment below on what giving means to you and how it demonstrates in your life. And give me some feedback as far as this positive message that we had to share with you today. You can even tell me if you want Steph Curry to win the championship. All right, with that in mind, I see you next time. Peace, hetapu, namaste. Have a fantastic, glorious day.